So I think I have finally gotten this the way that I needed to be. Y'all, I had to mess around with this camera and make sure the sound quality was good. And I think that I've actually figured it out. So hopefully, if you have been watching my videos, you see the difference and you see that this is better. If it isn't, please let me know. But anyhow, this is Bridget. I'm Bridget. This is Turn Pages with Bridget. So, want to talk to you guys about the book that I just completed, which is a different series by Kennedy Ryan called The Long Shot. Okay, so this series is the Hoop series, from what I understand, and this is that's the first book in the series. This book was extremely good. I will give this book a 4.5, not quite a 5 yet, but I definitely think it's a high. It's close because it is a really cute romance, but it is also tragic. It's a tragic romance story. It has all the longing and the tropes that they talk about, which um, I found out tropes, just in case you don't know, means the I guess I'm trying to figure out the best way to say this. A trope is, of course, like something that the book is based on. This storyline was very cute, but also tragic. Like I was saying, I feel like or I know that it dealt with a lot of uh, tragic things happening to the main character, which the main character in this particular book is called Iris, and the love interest is August. And they meet in the beginning. They meet like a chance meeting at a bar, basically like a bar watching a game, and it was very happenstance. They were actually in college, so he was playing college football, but excuse me, college basketball, and she was attending the university as well, but she was actually dating someone else, and he was also a basketball star. And she, in this chance meeting, when they first meet each other, they discuss, a lot of things about one another, in getting to know who they are, and then only for him to find out that she is actually got a boyfriend, and the boyfriend is somebody that he knows. He's known for years because they both trained a lot of the same places, so they have a kind of rivalry between the two of them because they're both athletic, highly athletic in basketball, and they're both kind of in those same type of worlds, trying to become the best athletes so that they can go on to be stars, basketball stars. So anywho, he meets Iris and figures out at that particular time that she's the woman that he wants, but of course he can't get her. And this carries into years and years of buildup, where she ends up pregnant by her then boyfriend, and that situation catapults. And I won't go into all the details, but it catapults into a whole different set of issues in itself. And we find out that the boyfriend that she has been with and is with, and the baby's father, is not a good person. I mean, truly is not a good person. I won't give all the details, but I will just say that it deals with a lot of emotional and tragic issues because of him not being a good person. So if you are anyway, not comfortable with reading about some tragic things that can happen to a woman in a relationship, I'll just put it that way, then this may not be a good read for you because it does deal with that, and it deals with it pretty explicitly, and it's heartbreaking somewhat. So um, years go by, like I said, and the main character Iris and August they end up in the same spaces at different times throughout these years, till they end up, at the end finding their way, or towards the end finding their way, back to each other in each other's world. But it goes through some twists and turns to get there, and then some, and a lot of emotional strains and stresses. She does a great job, the author, of just detailing all the things that happen within their separate lives, but then also how it, of course, brings them back together, and how Iris, the main character, deals with having that emotion of what happened in her past be confronting what's going on in her present. And it's pretty sad, but it's a happy sad, because at the end they do find their way back to each other, so that's a great thing. And they're and at the end it becomes, a much more positive, book, put it that way. So, anyways, I enjoyed the book. I thought it was really good. Hopefully, I didn't give away too much of spoilers, um, in, telling my opinion and what I read from it. Um, I will say that I was intrigued enough and enjoyed enough. Like I said, I give it a 4.5. So I did want to go ahead and read the next installment in the series, which is Blockshot. Got about, I don't know how many. I got pretty good in that, particular series, in that book, and have stopped it now because it is. I want to say it's not bad. It's just not for me. It's not speaking to me like Long Shot did. Okay, it's just not speaking my language. So maybe it speaks something to someone else. So I will leave it at that. But it's just not speaking to me. So I have put that on the DNF, as they say, do not finish for right now. I may end up finishing it just because I hate not finishing a book, especially when I started it and it's in a series. I just kind of feel some kind of way about it. But I I may just leave it alone, y'all. I don't know. But anyhow, I said, let me go ahead and skip to the next book to see if this is possibly something that I want to continue and read. And the next one, the final book in that series, is called Hookshot. And I like Hookshot. I'm liking it. It is cute. It is my jam. I'm reading it. I'm probably, a third of the way through it right now, and I am enjoying it thoroughly. So that one, it's a go for me. I'll come back and do a wrap up of how I felt about the book once I am complete with it. But I can say that I have enjoyed so far reading that one. Um, and I'm also, of course, I think I may have said this on a video. If I haven't, I am reading, Kennedy Ryan's before, not before, but Kennedy Ryan's, um, This Could Be Us. I'm telling you, these names, I swear. So, anyways, I'm reading that from the Skyland series. I am enjoying it as well, and will also do a wrap up of how I felt about that book, in my next video, because I want to be able to share with you guys as I'm going through how I'm feeling about them, so that it makes sense and it becomes like a whole, video of my thoughts. And then I also feel like when I break it up a little bit and talk about the book as I am going through them, if I don't read it too quickly, then I can, kind of carry you guys along with me on how the book is for me so far. So I will tell you that I am thoroughly also enjoying, um, This Could Be Us. It's the second book in the Skyland series, and, it talks about Soledad, one of the friends of the first book, Before I Let Go. And so it goes into her life, and it is a whirlwind already of things that are going on in it, which I really like. I like when a book kind of starts off in the beginning telling you things that you want to know, keeping you intrigued, or just keeping you on edge about what things are happening or what could be. So it's not a slow burn at all. And I am also, oh, yeah, I'm going to talk about this on another video, but I have completed a book by Karin Slaughter. It's a crime story, suspense, thriller, and that's one of my favorite genre as well. And I have actually completed that last book. Um, this is why we lied. That's the name of the book. This is why we lied. And I'll have it up here so you can see that as well. That's her latest book. She just put it out, and it has been it. Okay, I'm a Karen Slaughter fan, but this one was not my favorite. I really enjoy the character Will Trent and his now wife, uh, Sarah, that is in the series. And I just did not, I'm just not a fan of this one like I have been of all of the other ones. I did not like, I'm going to tell you guys, I did not like how long it took to get engaged in the story. It just did not. It took too long. It was talking too much about, I guess, the different characters and the different people, and who they were and what they did, and it just it took too long to build up, and I did not like that. And then I think I just did not like the basis of where it was speaking from, because it was speaking from like in backwoods type country, hick type situation people. I and that's just not my jam. I mean, you know how you just kind of know what's your, that's not my jam. The incest, uh I mean, it was building up in all these different little crazy ways that was just not me. I am not down with the incest, um, the backwoods type of references, that whole way of life of thinking, and I just did not like it. I just did not like it. I don't know. I don't want to give away too much because people are, of course, going to be reading it. It's not a bad book, but in my personal opinion, I give it about, I don't know, 2.5 maybe, 2.5. I just was not a fan, and I have been a fan of Karen Slaughter's books, a lot of her books. I have really enjoyed them, but that one was not one that I would say I will reread or would even suggest. If you have never read her books, don't start with that one. She has some really good books. She's had some books that have went to Netflix and became movies, and the books, of course, are still always better. But not a fan, not a fan at all of that one. Hopefully, the next one will be better, but I do not like that one. Okay, so don't want to make this terribly long because most of my videos so far haven't been very, very long. I'm, of course, still considered new to the new booktube world. And so I want to keep it engaging, keep it interesting, and not be on here too long telling you things that you don't care and want to hear. Um, but I will come back with another video soon about the hook shot and about This Could Be Us. I don't know why I keep messing up that name. But anyhow, I'm going to close out now. I do appreciate and thank you for watching. Hopefully this video is much better as far as the sound quality and the picture quality. I'm just, like I said, trying to get myself used to filming in a way that it is clear. If you have enjoyed it, please let me know. And of course, like the video and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.